Does your confidence level rise when making a purchasing decision if the price of the stock is trading well below its respective intrinsic values when stressed to the max using DCF, PEG, price to sales, etc.? Yeah. As long as there's nothing materially wrong with the company. So if it looks like you're catching a falling knife by buying the stock, I mean the chart's like this, and if it's due to a lawsuit or material change in the fundamentals of the business, then my confidence gets worse. However, I love buying broken stocks, but not broken companies. What does that mean? Well, broken stocks are stocks that are oversold, meaning investors are getting too emotional selling. And the best metric to use to decide when to buy stocks, and I put my reputation on the line for this is the only indicator I ever share with my students. So if we go to Yahoo Finance, I'm going to show you something that's going to, I promise you this will make you a lot of money in the long run. Okay. So there's something called the VIX. And the VIX was created by the Chicago Board of Exchange back in 1990. And what the VIX does is it measures how volatile options traders expect the S&P 500 to be in the next 30 days. Okay. And what you need to do is when you look at the VIX here, if you ever see the VIX spike above 70 or 80, no matter what, you have to buy lots of stocks. You have to. And I promise you, when this happens, it's going to feel like death. It's going to feel like, oh my God, the world is ending. But it's not. Things are never as bad as you think. So if we go back in time here, you can see that the VIX spiked to above 70. Actually, it was above 80 back in March of 2020. And that was one of the generational low points to buy stocks. It always works. Another data point to use was the VIX was above 70 back in the fall of 2008 when we were within 24 hours of bank machines not working. And you have to be unemotional and buy stocks when the VIX is above 70. Elon Musk, who's very successful, partially because he's unemotional, and you got to be that way in business. Elon Musk backed up the truck and bought a lot of Tesla stock back in March of 2020 when the VIX was above 80, and he made a fortune. And then what he did was in the fall of last year, if you're watching the replay of 2022 today, but in the fall of last year, he sold a lot of Tesla stock when the VIX was very low. Okay, he's very unemotional, and we have to be the same way as well if we want to do well. You got to be a contrarian, because if you buy the same stock that everybody else loves, there aren't that many incremental investors to push that stock higher.